At Disney's annual shareholder meeting, footage was shown not only for Avengers Endgame, but Star Wars Episode 9. Today though, we'll be solely focusing and describing the footage that was shown for Avengers Endgame, with some minor spoilers included. Luckily for us, on Twitter, one of the attendees actually described the full scene for Avengers Endgame, a scene that sounds like it takes place within the first act of the movie. Again though, before we continue on, I do want to say there are minor spoilers in this video for around the first and second act of Avengers Endgame. The footage seems to spoil some minor plot points that have already been shown in the trailers, but there are no massive spoilers here. With that said though, do be warned, as we're about to spoil exactly what was shown at the shareholders meeting. The scene supposedly takes place at Avengers headquarters, with the Avengers assembled, including people like Nebula, Rocket, Captain Marvel, and the rest of the team. In the scene, Captain Marvel says that she's going to kill Thanos. Nebula also says that she knows exactly where Thanos is, as Rocket describes that there's an energy signature where Thanos is currently living. Rocket explains that the snap caused the biggest energy surge that the universe has ever seen, and that for a time that surge was only seen on Earth. However, a lesser signature was spotted on another planet, meaning that the Avengers have now figured out exactly where Thanos is. As of course we learned from the Russo brothers, after Thanos' snap, he ventured to one of his worlds that he dominated, known as Titan 2, a sort of farm and sanctuary for the Mad Titan. They then have a little exchange, where Bruce Banner says, "What's the guarantee that this time it ends differently and we can actually beat Thanos?" To which Captain Marvel responds, "This time you have me." Rhodey then questions Captain Marvel, asking where she's been all this time. To which Captain Marvel responds that there are other worlds in the galaxy that don't have the Avengers to protect them, and that Captain Marvel knew that Nick Fury had Earth covered, but that other planets needed a savior themselves, therefore why she's been gone for so long. This is when Thor stands up after sitting in the back, and walking up to Captain Marvel, summoning his axe Stormbreaker to his hand. Apparently, this doesn't even make Captain Marvel budge a bit, to which Thor says, "I like this one." The footage then cuts to the Milano and the Avengers walking towards it. The Milano being the ship that Tony Stark and Nebula are in the Avengers Endgame trailer. This of course confirming that the two of them return from outer space, and likely end up saving themselves, as we know that Captain Marvel shows up at Avengers headquarters in the end credit scenes of that movie. As the Avengers prepare to take off, Rocket asks who here hasn't been in space before, to which Captain America, Rhodey, and Natasha all raise their hands. Rocket then warns them not to puke in his spaceship, and the group takes off to space. But that is apparently the whole clip that was shown of Avengers Endgame at the annual shareholders meeting. Personally, I think this clip sounds awesome, and is of course towards the first act of the movie. Of course we learned from the clip though that Tony Stark and Nebula do make it back from outer space. Something to point out though is that Iron Man or Tony Stark is not really referenced in this clip, although it's possible that he is there. What exactly Tony is doing we're not sure, but I'm sure we'll find out this April when Avengers Endgame premieres in theaters. But leave your guys' own thoughts on this scene that was shown at the shareholders meeting, and do you like the sounds of it? Again my friends, I do want to remind you about the Infinity Gauntlet giveaway. To enter to win a life-size screen accurate Infinity Gauntlet, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and let me know who you think the most powerful MCU character is. Once you've done that, you've officially entered to win a life-size screen accurate gauntlet. Stay tuned later today as we'll be reviewing Captain Marvel on the channel and break down all of the spoilers and Easter eggs in the movie. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, subscribe to join the team, and have a great day.